Grand rising, afternoon or evening, whenever you see this. They're really out spraying heavy this morning. Excuse me. It came on because these precursors are happening with these power outages. Um, remember the 3 days of darkness? There's nothing that says, or maybe there is something that says, I don't know, but could be this world shutting the power grid off. They're definitely attacking stargates. They're definitely going after activation sites for these stargates. Huge red flag is when they put that portal up in Philadelphia. I mean, you can think it's just a camera and this and that, and that's fine. That's your thing. There's probably a lot that's going to go on. If there was a camera on there, like an IR camera or something 24/7, you'd probably see a lot more coming through. But these are precursors to show that, like, the darkness, they could just shut this whole place off. If we have a fake sun, which we do, they could shut this whole place off. Because for whatever reason, it's allowed for the darkness to walk the earth, which in my opinion already does, but just little precursors, Cuba, New Zealand. New Zealand, I believe, is where the seeds are stored. Every seed that was ever here, ever, is stored in New Zealand. So these are definitely significant for a reason, these areas that are being targeted, power outages, these storms. I just find it interesting. So, prepare the best that you can. We're not exempt here in the States. Actually, I think we're the ones that are, I guess, the worse off. I don't want to say it like that, but because this would be like considered the new Babylon, if you will. And we're going to feel a lot of stuff here, more than we already have. Because this is just only the beginning. I observe a lot of different things. To try to discredit, that's the other thing, trying to discredit, trying to put others down. That's not okay. That a lot of that's going on as well. And I'm going to use an excellent example of, the Perron house, which is the Conjuring house. That place should never be a place to investigate unless even if you're seasoned. I mean, it just shouldn't. That's a serious, not just the house, but the land. Clearly something's going on, like whether it's the state of Rhode Island or that land. And for whatever reason, it comes to me. I'm watching these people like attack this lady who owns it now, which should probably never been sold, in all honesty. And the people that bought it off the Perrons, they didn't even live in it. They lived in it for a very short time, and then they didn't live in it at all. But that was like, hush, hush, the secrets. And this is honestly why I stepped away from these paranormal investigation teams here in New England, because they're very cliquey, and this is a good point of how they do it. So, the Conjuring house is highly haunted. It's been proven. It's haunted. It's haunted. It is more than haunted. It has supernatural events that take place there. And whoever owns it now is clearly going through something. And all they have done, these people who have been on TV, is target this lady. And it's like, cracks me up because it's an investigation team, a paranormal investigation team. And it's like, how are you not seeing this? How are you, as a paranormal investigator, not seeing the fact that the house is definitely affecting this lady? And as paranormal investigators, kind of the code of arms is A, you don't charge. B, you go in to gather evidence to help people, to help them, not blast them on the internet and so that everyone has an opinion of. That's called bullying. And I find it funny because sitting back looking at this, it's like, dude, how are you, Mr. Paranormal Investigator that's been on television, not seeing this? And you're feeding in to the house. The house has reached out through many. It's interesting how the paranormal works, and it will reach out toward whomever it can. And I don't know, I just find that fascinating and grateful that I stepped away from all that because it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly is my whole point to that. And it has to do with, again, the darkness that's hitting different areas. These are precursors. These are definite precursors of prepare. Make sure you got candles, water, things keep you warm. These are just big signs. Big signs. And here in the States or in Canada or in Mexico or wherever you may be, doesn't mean it can't happen to you there. And it's just be prepared because we are definitely in Revelations. Heck, I think we're even in tribulations because it's written that these events are to take place. Hi, EP. Interesting initials. Anyway, it just be ready. Be ready or don't. But those who won't be ready will be the ones that are laughing at people like me and you who are trying to hey, wake up. Some stuff going on here. Highly suspicious. Around the election, there's a changing of the guard. There's a changing of the guard. The unknown soldier, Washington D.C. is changing of the guard. Is a big. It's a ritual. I was gonna say ceremony, but it's a literal, if you've ever seen it, and I have, it's beautiful, but it's a ritual, and we are in this energy, in the 10th month. A lot of ritual goes on with many different people, but one of the biggest ones is this election. It's a changing of the guard. It's a changing of arms. Things to be revealed. We have clearly Ra here, Nibiru. So there's a lot going on in these areas. I'm wondering about the gold, because Sumerians came here for gold and other minerals and maybe other things that we don't know. And I'm not talking about creatures from outer space. I'm talking about the Sumerians who distorted our DNA here. Why we're here, or else you wouldn't be here. These are for people who get what I'm saying. And I'm sorry if you don't, and that's okay. They're here, the battle of Enki, Enlil, Anu, Set, Osiris. Isis is here. Genesis, we're in another Genesis. A regenesis. So these are precursors of the lights going out. I'm hearing the lights. The night the lights went out in Georgia. That's interesting. So, and just this is how my day started. I was just scrolling and this came up about, here on the Eastern Seaboard in Rhode Island, there's over here on the East Coast, there's Atlantis. And I pay attention to the uptick of activity, for lack of a better way to say it. And who does the upticking? And I see just a lot of bullying going on. It is not cool. It's not cool. We're supposed to be helping each other, not hurting each other. I'm gonna say that one more time. We're supposed to be helping each other, not hurting each other. And I just think this is gonna continue until we figure this out, for other people to figure out we're here to help each other, not hurt each other. So that's all I got. Thanks for being here. Peace out.